Om Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham karishyami siddhir me sada yenakshara samamnayam adhigamya maheshwarat kritsnam vyakaranam proktam tasmai paninaye namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakarancha Pranatosmi Munitrayam Vagarthaviva Sampraktau Vagartha Pratipattaye Jagatah Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameshwarau Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Namaste, welcome everyone. We'll see our Maheshwara Sutra. Om A-I Un Relik E-Ong I-Ouch Haya-Varata Lan Yama-Gananam Jabhanya Ghadadash Jabagadadash Kapachatatav Kapai Shashasar Hal Iti Maheshwarani Sutrani O Tip Tas Ji Sip Tas Tha Mip Bas Mas Ta Atam Ja Tas Atam Dhvam It Vahi Mahing Om Su O Jas Ort Shas Ta Bhyam Bhis Nge Bhyam Bhyas Ngasi Bhyam Bhyas Ngas Os Ni Osup. Okay. So yeah, there's a question regarding Maheshwara Sutra. Please go ahead.
So there is a Haya Varata. So that ta is a halanta. Are we supposed to chant it completely or is it Haya Varat?
It's Haya Varat, correct. Okay. Sometimes the way, and I don't know if I just got this from Medaji, but sometimes they add like the way that they chant it. It's a little like extra, but you're correct. It's Haya Varat.
Yeah. Because the Sha you Jabagada Dash and you stop there and Shasha Hal you stop at that. So I was just confused. Are we supposed to chant it completely or it's a halanta?
It's halanta.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to be continue looking at Tattvabodha. So we'll chant our prayer here also. You can chant along with me. Om Vasudevendra Yogindram Natva Jnana Pradam Gurum Mumukshu Nam Hitarthaya Tattvabodho Vidhiyate. So we're sitting. So Natva, saluting who? Vasudevendra, who is the Yogindra, who's the king of all yogis. He is the guru, the teacher, and the Jnana Pradam, the giver of knowledge. This book, Tattvabodha Abhidhyate, is presented hitarthaya, for the benefit mumukshunam, of those who are desirous of moksha. And then we were seeing the second sentence. You can repeat after me. Sadhana chatushtaya sampannadikarinam. Long one, huh? Moksha sadhana bhutam. Tattva viveka prakaram. Vakshyamaha. Okay, so we were seeing in our last class, we were looking at this sentence here. So we'll just complete this quickly. We were seeing the verb, right? Vakshyamaha. Vakshyamaha is lit lakara, L-R-I-T, lit lakara. But this is the vowel, lit. So vakshyamaha is future tense. You see vach dhatu plus sya, but because of sandhi, it becomes vakshya. And then plural, amaha, so vakshyamaha. So this is uttama purusha bahuvachanam. Lit lakara, meaning, right, we shall tell or we shall describe. And then we saw the object of what we're going to describe is told in the second case, right? So, tattva viveka prakaram. This is tattva viveka prakara, akaranta, napumsakalinga, ditya vibhakti, ekavachanam, karmani ditya. It's in the sense of object, right? To vakshyama. Okay, that's how we parse, right? We tell all that information. So we shall describe the method or the methodology of discrimination, of separation of truth. What's implied is truth versus non-truth, right? So method of separating or discrimination of truth. So we're teaching about viveka, right? So whole Tattvabodha, whole of Vedanta is discrimination, is separation. Okay, so now we have a few more words. We have moksha sadhana bhutam and sadhana chatushtaya sampannadikarinam. Okay, so I'm going to call on people. If you don't want to be called on, you can tell me in the chat. I'll give you, and you can also tell me easy, medium, or hard. Yeah, so if you have a preference, easy, medium, or hard, please let me know. Otherwise, I will just I'll give you all hard questions. Okay. All right. So we'll start with, so the case for moksha sadhana bhutam. So you can tell me the case for moksha sadhana bhutam. And so this might be a guess, but that's okay. So we're going to ask Hariprasad ji. Hariprasad ji, go ahead.
Okay. Moksha sadhana bhutam.
Yes.
It will be 2-1.
2-1. Okay, so how do we say that in Sanskritam?
Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachana.
Okay, and what do you think the vibhakti artha is?
For the karmani dvitiya.
Yeah.
To the verb. What is the verb? Verb is vakshama.
Vakshama. Okay, thank you. And then Nilimaji, what is the gender or what is the pratipadika and the gender? If you're not sure, that's okay. We're just gonna try.
Pratipadika would be the noun here. In which word are you asking?
Moksha sadhana bhutam.
Okay, moksha sadhana bhutam. It is the pratipadikam noun is moksha.
So it's one compound. So you can take the whole compound together.
Okay.
So it's just, I'm like asking, like, if I'm saying Ramam, what is the root or the pratipadikam of Ramam?
So moksha sadhana. So moksha is munch, right? Munch from the word munch, the root word, dhatu.
So this is Jambavan problem. You're going too far ahead. This is making it too hard.
Okay.
So this is just like Ramam, and the pratipada of Ramam is Rama. I just get rid of the makara.
Okay, so right? The moksha sadhana bhutam is moksha sadhana bhuta.
Bhuta, yeah, akaranta.
Akaranta, it is probably pullinga or neuter gender.
So it could be either, probably napumsakalinga.
Napumsakalinga.
Yeah, Buddha. So that was good. See, it was just easy. It was an easy question. So the pratipadika, moksha sadhana bhuta, akaranta, napumsakalinga, dvitiya vibhakti, ekavachanam, karmani dvitiya, tu vakshyama. So that's all the information. So we have to get in this practice. Pratipadika, ending, gender, case, right? Number, and then the vibhakti artha. All that information should come, yeah? So if we have two words in the same case, so first of all, the meaning, moksha sadhana bhutam. So bhutam, so we can say, so bhuta means it's in the form of. Okay, so in the form of moksha sadhana. Sadhana is a means, right? Is a means for something. So in the form of the means for what? Moksha, right? Moksha. So the means for freedom. So we should describe the method of discrimination of truth, which is also the means for freedom, right? Which is in the form of the means for freedom. So simply, we can just say, which is the means for freedom? We don't need all this Buddha, but in case you want exact words, right? Which is also implied by the second case. So, moksha sadhana bhutam, right? It's the means for freedom. And now, we have one more word, sadhana chatushtaya sampannadikarina. Okay. So, the case for this, can I ask Mukul, Uncle? Mukulji, you can try to think of what the case of this word is.
Adhikaranam.
If you need a clue, I can give you a clue as well.
Shashti.
Yep. So Shashti Vibhakti, correct. And then singular, dual, plural?
Plural, Bahuvachanam.
Bahuvachanam. So Shashti Vibhakti, Bahuvachanam. Perfect. So, yeah, perfect. And then what do you think the Pratipadika is? So let's start from the beginning. Pratipadika?
Is it Adhikarana?
Adhikarina? No?
Adhikarana.
So it's just like Ramanam. So
Ramana.
Ramanam, if we just make it Rama.
Rama. So Adhikara.
Adhikara, yeah. So sadhana chushta sampannadhikara akaranta.
Akarana.
Akaranta, what gender do you think? If you had to guess.
I don't know, Pullinga or Napunsaklinga?
Or Napumsakalinga. I think it's Punlinga. We can, I'm pretty sure it's Punlinga. So Akaranta Punlinga, Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. And then I'll give the last part to someone else. So if we've Shashti Vibhakti, Hare Prasad ji, I'm coming back to you. If anyone else wants to participate, let me know. What is the Vibhakti Artha for this word?
Adhikarinam is a kartari.
So he said it was the sixth case. So Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
Okay. Vibhakti Artha, I know the meaning, but I can't give you the Vibhakti Artha. Kshamata Mahodaya.
No, it's okay. So the sixth case is always generally used in what kind of sense?
Oh,
You
it
can
is
tell me in
the
English.
yeah, it is for adhikarane no.
Yeah, so you're close. I know you know it. It's just the word is come. So it starts with a sakara.
Shishti.
Sambandhe.
Sambandhe Shishti.
Yes.
Sambandhe Shishti. Yeah.
Sambandhe Shashti. Perfect. Yeah. So Sambandhe Shashti. Sambandhe Shashti. So this is, so we can say which word is it connected to?
Yes.
And do you want to guess which word is connected to?
Yeah. In Sambandhe Shashti, it is always connected to between the nouns.
Yes.
Nouns are not. So it is some. It is already. It is connected to sadhanam. Sadhana Chatushtayam Sampan Adhikaranam. Adhikaranam, yeah.
Yeah. So that's one word. And that whole one word is going to be connected to a whole separate word.
Yeah, it is sadhana. It is all connected to moksha sadhana bhuta.
Correct. Yeah, correct. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. So there's no pressure. If anyone gets it wrong or right, there's no consequence. It's all just us learning together. So it's all non-judgmental environment. So we shall describe the method of discrimination of truth, which is the means for freedom for who? For the sadhana chapushte sampannadhikarinam. So this is 6th case, 6-3. All right. So this word, what does this word mean? Right? So adhikari. Oh yeah, sorry. So Mukul, I was wrong. Yeah, so it's adhikari. Adhikari. It's not adhikara. The word, there's also a word adhikara, but this is ikaranta. Adhikari. So this is adhikari. So the qualified person, let's see. So for the qualified person, so adhikari is a qualified person who is sampanna. Who is sampanna? Sampanna means endowed with. Endowed with what? Endowed with sadhana chatushtaya. So sadhana chatushtaya. Chatushtaya means what? 4, right? So fourfold sadhanas. Sadhanas, we can write this word sadhana or we can say means, right? These means for purity. So, vakshyamaha, who? We don't have the first case, right? But we just say guravaha, right? The teachers. Here it's one teacher, but we're using plural, right? For the tradition. So guravaha vakshyamaha, or no, sorry, it's uttama purusha. So we say vayam vakshyamaha, we all shall describe. We shall describe what? The method Tattvaviveka prakaram, which is moksha sadhana bhutam, for who? Sadhana chatushtaya sampannadikarina. Yeah. So is this clear? The sentence is clear? Okay, let me know if in the chat you can put a question mark and I can answer any questions. So here, this is just a small point. I know this is not Vedanta class, but we have some points that in Sanskrit, in any Sanskrit text or any Vedantic text rather, there's often these fourfold points. It's called Anubandha Chatushtaya, fourfold introductory points. And here this verse, and some say also the prayer verse, give those fourfold points, right? Vishaya. Vishaya means subject matter. What is the subject matter here? The Tattvaviveka prakara, right? Tattvaviveka, the discrimination of truth. That's the subject here. What is the prayojanam? What is the purpose? Moksha. It's moksha sadhana, right? So it's a moksha. Moksha is our purpose. Prayojana. We'll skip sambandha for now. Adhikari. Who's our adhikari? Adhikari tells us sadhana chatushtaya sampannadhikari. Right? The one who is endowed with this fourfold means. Right? So this tells us all. And there's this fourth point, sambandha. Sambandha, it's pratipadya, pratipadaka sambandha. So what does that mean? What that means is pratipadaka. The text that we're looking at is the revealer. And the subject matter is going to be what it reveals. So the text will reveal the subject matter, which is going to be revealed. So that's the relationship. So these are fourfold points you can look at to decide whether you want to go into this text or not, right? Do you want to learn about the truth and do you want freedom? And are you endowed with sadhana chatushtaya? If you're coming to this text, you probably are endowed with enough sadhana chatushtaya. All right, since this is Sanskrit class, we're just going to keep going with this. Okay, sadhana chatush, you can repeat after me. Sadhana chatushtayam kim. Sadhana chatushtayam kim. right? Because before it was said that you need to be endowed with sadhana chatushtaya. But Shivam, I'm a new student to Vedanta. What is sadhana chatushtaya? So this is the question. Sadhana chatushtayam kim? Okay. So we're going to start with the cases for sadhana chatushtayam and kim. Okay. So, oh, there's a question. Hariprasad, do you have a question? Or do you want to answer?
Yes, yes, Mahodaya. So, is this fourth thing is a pre-qualification to study this one? Or is it a pre-qualification to get the moksha?
So, yeah, that's perfect question. And actually, I think the text will answer it itself, but just a quick answer is that these are pre-qualification to really understand the Tattvabodha. To be able to understand truth, this is pre-qualification to enter into that. So, this sadhana chatushtaya sampanna, this is the pre-qualification to enter into the discrimination of truth, which we call Vedanta.
Okay, so it is okay. So I had to be endowed with all this already to enter into the Tattva Viveka.
Yes,
Oh,
technically, yes.
okay.
But also this gives us also, right? It's not even, the first question is, what are these four qualities? So it's not expecting, if you don't know the qualities, then that means you don't have them, right?
Yeah.
So it's not expecting that, but it's saying that truly enter into and get the full benefit of, then we should have these four qualities.
Okay.
So, all right. So let's start with Nilimaji. What do you think the case is for the word kim?
Kim would be Sarvanama Shabda
Yes, Sarvanama Shabda.
and Napumsakalinga.
Napumsakalinga, correct?
It could be one Prathama Vibhakti or Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavacham.
Yeah. So here we're asking, what is sadhana chatushtaya? So do you want to pick one, first case or second case?
Sadhana Chatushtayam is Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavacham.
So what gender do you think sadhana chatushtaya is?
Probably neutral.
So then it can be first case or second case also, right? If it's neuter.
That's right.
Yeah. So the funny thing with kim is that it's not all, so the sadhana chatushtaya is not the object of kim. Here they're going to be both in samanadhikaranam. And so what is sadhana chatushtaya? And so if they're in samanadhikaranam, they're both, so if it's not second case, what other case?
First case.
First case, yeah. First case, yeah. So first case, these are both are in the first case. What is sadhana chatushtaya? Okay, so what is sadhana chatushtaya? So that's our question, right? So, right, what are these fourfold qualifications? Okay, so now we're going to just list the fourfold qualifications. So, if we're just listing them, Kuriji and Premaji, do you want to guess? What do you think the case for nitya vastu vivekaha? Vivekaha. So you have to unmute yourself there.
Ekavachanam.
Yep. And then,
Pratama.
yeah.
One.
Pratama vibhakti ekavachanam. Correct.
Yeah.
Pratama vibhakti, just like Rama. So this is the Pratipadika Nitya Nitya Vastu Viveka. Akaranta, what if it's like Rama, what gender?
Pullinga.
Pullinga, masculine. Yeah. Pratama vibhakti ekavachanam. Perfect. So these are, it's and so you may want to ask, what is the vibhakti artha, right? Here we just will add bhavati, right? Bhavati. What is sadhana chatushtaya? It is nitya vastu viveka is one of them. It is, so we can add bhavati. So technically kartari pratama, but it's weird to say that in connection to bhavati because it doesn't do, you can't do being, but technically we would put it like that. Iha mutra Tattvabodha viragaha. You know, repeat after me. Iha mutra arthaphala bhoga viragaha. Okay, together. Iha mutrarthaphala bhoga viragaha. Iha mutrarthaphala bhoga viragaha. Okay, so this is all very quite easy here. But Mukulji, what case for the next?
It'll be like one like Vivekaha, Viragaha.
Yeah, viragaha will be like vivekaha. So
Bhakti Ekapurusha.
yeah, so can you start from the beginning? What is the pratipadika? What is the gender? What is the case? And what is the number?
Pratipadika.
It's a long word.
Akaranta Pullinga.
Yeah, akaranta pullinga. Yeah.
We said Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't know the prayoga.
Oh yeah, so this is the vibhakti artha, kartari pratama to bhavati, or we can just say it's samana adhikaranam with nitya nitya vastu viveka.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So first of all, viveka, right? We just going back a little bit. Viveka means discrimination or discriminative knowledge is how Pujya Swamiji technically says it, but discrimination right? Discrimination of what or between what? Just let's say discriminative knowledge of nitya and anitya vastu, right? So the nitya vastu, nitya means, okay, right? Timeless, yeah, timeless, forever. It's, yeah, timeless and the time bound. Anitya. So that's our discriminative. We're separating them. Iha mutra phalabhoga viragaha. Viraga, so the opposite of raga. So this is dispassion or objectivity for bhoga, for enjoyments or enjoyed objects, which are the phala, which are the result or the fruit. We have to write of actions, right? That's not here, but that's implied. Karma phala. Iha or amutra. Iha means here. Amutra means there. So iha artha means here. Amutra artha means there, in the heavens. So we have total dispassion for the enjoyment or the enjoyed objects, which are the results of actions here and there, which are the fruit of the actions here and there. So we'll end here. So we saw these two, nitya nitya vastu vivekaha. Then we'll see these shamadhi shatka sampattihi and mumukshutam cha iti. So we can guess these are both going to be in first case. And it's just listing, right? It's just a list. So it's just first case. Most of Tattvabodha is first case. So that's a good thing because it's definitions. The textbook is of definitions. Okay. Does this feel helpful in learning Sanskritam? Yes. Okay. This feels helpful to do more natural sentences. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari Om. So we'll see Mumukshuttam in our next class, but we'll move a little faster in our next class as well.